Welcome all. The poem To His Coy Mistress by Andrew Marvell. Andrew Marvell was the son of a parson, was born on March 31st, 1621 in Yorkshire. At the age of 12, he matriculated as a sizar from Trinity College, Cambridge, and graduated in 1638. From 1642 to 1646, he travelled in Holland, France, Italy, and Spain. In 1651, he became tutor to Mary, the daughter of Lord Fairfax. About the poem, it is not known whether Marvell's coy mistress really existed or was merely imagined by him. Many poets in the 17th and the 18th centuries wrote poems in praise of cold, unresponsive mistresses in an attempt to seduce them. Marvell's poem To His Coy Mistress belongs to this genre. To His Coy Mistress is written in iambic tetrameter and rhymes in couplets like AA, BB, CC, DD, and so on. It has been recognized as one of his most famous poems, and there is a speculation as to whether or the not 20th century modernist poet T.S. Eliot was responding to Marvell's in his famous poem The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. Clearly, Marvell's work has continued to have an impact on literature, especially posthumously. The critical appreciation of the poem To His Coy Mistress. To His Coy Mistress is divided into three stanzas or poetic paragraphs. It's spoken by a nameless man who doesn't reveal any physical or biographical details about himself to a nameless woman who is also biographyless. During the first stanza, the speaker tells the mistress that if they had more time and space, her coyness wouldn't be crime. He extends this discussion by describing how much he would compliment her and admire her if only there was time. He would focus on each part of her body until he got to the heart, as both a metaphor for sex and a metaphor for love. In the second stanza, he says, But we don't have the time. We are about to die. He tells her that life is short, but death is forever. In a shocking moment, he warns her that when she is in the coffin, worms will try to take her virginity if she doesn't have sex with him before they die. If she refuses to have sex with him, there will be repercussions for him too. All his sexual desire will burn up ashes for all time. In the third stanza, he says, Now I have told you what will happen when you die. So let's have sex while we were still young. Hey, look at those birds of prey mating. That's how we should do it. But before that, let's have us a little wine and time. Then he wants to play a game that turns ourselves into a ball game. He suggests furthermore that they realize all their pent up frustrations into the sex act and in this way to be free. In the final couplet, he calms down a little. He says that having sex cannot make the sun stop moving. In Marvel's time, the movement of the sun around the earth was thought to create time. Anyway, he says we cannot make time stop, but we can change places with it. Whenever we have sex, we pursue time instead of time pursuing us. This fellow has come confusing ideas about sex and time. Come to think of it, we probably do too. To His Coy Mistress by Marvel offers us a chance to explore some of those confusing thoughts. Thank you.